So coming in at fourth place with 21 points, was also voted on by 3 people. This character actually is tied completely to the last character. It is the female protagonist in this series. Also comes in with a lot of depth. And in the first one was a side character, but you did play as her a little bit. And in the second one was one of the protagonists as she went on a tour of revenge. It is Ellie.
How many people had it? Is it the same 3?
Yeah, same 3 people at Ellie. I like this one too because I think the way they introduced Ellie was really cool. Especially they don't tell you she is immune till it's like a little bit into it. Like it's not long, but a little whiles into it, then you find out why she's so important. Like it's cool in the first one. She might be helpless, but you can see that dynamic between them. She's kind of like relies so much on Joel, but it as you go later in the game when you play as her, she kind of has to, when Joel gets hurt, she has to save herself essentially, and she becomes like a stronger character.
Mm-hmm.
Even how she changes in the second one of after the whole thing, like we talked about the whole revenge story, but she realizes essentially revenge kind of gets you nowhere.
Yeah,
she has to kind of let go and move on.
Yeah, she's very complex because she has to wrestle with the fact that Joel saved her, but she could have been the cure for people. And so she loves Joel, but she's also mad at him because she could have saved people's lives. So that's an interesting dynamic that they go through in the second game.
Also, in the end of the first game, you can tell she doesn't fully trust Joel, what he told her, because she's having a lot of survivor's guilt. I think why I put her and Joel high is because there's a lot of depth with both of them. Also, shout out to Bella Ramsey, did a very great job with her.
Yeah, I like the transition. There's clear-cut differences between the show and the game, but there's still elements of the character that remain the same. I don't like how Bella got flack because of how she looked compared to the video game counterpart. Like, she's a child, you know. Yeah. So I don't see what the big deal was about that, like why that was even a thing. I will say I think Bella played the character maybe with a little more attitude, I suppose. But if you're playing a bratty, like apocalyptic daughter type character, you're supposed to have some attitude. So
and in the first game when she first meets Joel, she does play like she is real bratty, but then obviously as the events unfold, she changes.
Yeah, exactly. But I'll say the character development in these games is near uncanny. They just do such a good job with the world building. So like the characters and support characters and like running themes and running arcs throughout the games that just make it what it is. Probably some of the best gameplay we've had in years, as far as recent years go. Even better than that Horizon Zero Dawn game.
Just stop lying to yourself.
Yeah, no, I like Ellie as a character. And obviously she didn't make my list, but it is what it is.
We all know a third game's coming, especially after the popularity again of the TV series. Let's go to our next character. This one comes in at number 3. This one actually goes by a nickname, and this character has been around for a long time. And when you hear this video game, you automatically think of this character. It is Master Chief, or MC.
Master Chief!
The best series the Xbox has ever made.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many video game hours I've logged on Halo 2.
Yeah.
And subsequently Halo 3 as well.
We played so many hours of that. And you got a badass and Master Chief that you're playing as. I mean, how cool is that?
Exactly.
And we know almost nothing about him. Yeah, he's still so cool.
He's completely devoid of like a personality, but yet you still want to play as him.
I know, right? Now, disregard the TV show of Halo, where he takes his mask off like every 5 minutes. Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of the mystique of Master Chief.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. We don't need to know anything. He's just a badass, okay?
Yeah, I'd prefer that, honestly. The mystery behind the helmet. I'd much rather prefer to have the helmet on than having him take it off
Yeah,
every
no.
5 minutes for every conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna need that helmet to stay on. That's a must.
I remember the first Halo game. There was this one part that I just couldn't beat because I was scared. I was like real scared.
You didn't like the flood?
No, it was like these little crawling spider type things, aliens glowing and just rushing you, and I had to pass the sticks off. I couldn't do it. I was like, let me know when you beat this level, man. But yeah, no, a lot of iconic moments, a lot of memories that I'll never forget. Staying up till 5 a.m. with Mountain Dew, Red Bull, and some fresh batteries to play Halo because you got to get the controller ready.
You gotta get the joysticks ready to teabag somebody too.
Oh yeah. I think Halo was the first to do it before Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think so.
I feel like Halo multiplayer online might have been like one of the first multiplayer games I remember playing, like team deathmatch type. I think that might have been with you guys actually.
Yeah, we played it a lot. We played online a lot because you could do multiplayer online.
But back to Master Chief. I mean, he just has the look. He has the confidence. He has the swagger underneath the helmet. He knows he's going to get the job done. So what more do you want?
He's almost untouchable. Almost.
You know, his one weakness was Cortana.
Hey, we all have to have a kryptonite. All right, we're going to go into our next character. It was voted on by everybody but Catan. Came in with 44 points. They come in with a dark, brooding personality. They've had multiple games over the years and are known for wielding their lovely axe or their blades. They are known for their story of them losing their child and their wife and then trying to go after the gods, but later came in and once again had to go on a long journey with their son. It is none other. It is Kratos.
Oh yeah.
Not only did his family die, he's the one who killed them.
Boy.
And then
His first one. His first family.
Yeah, his first family, and that's why he actually had his skin painted white. It was a curse. Yeah,
the ashes of his family.
But I would say this ranking is heavily weighted by the more recent two games.
Well, because the original, he's just he does. Well, he's angry the whole game. But obviously, this one, there's a lot of character development. He is angry at first, but then you see that he starts to hold mad at his son. Then he starts to appreciate him more and more. He starts to get more sympathetic with him.
It's an interesting turn for me. It almost doesn't feel real when you're in the actual game. More like the PS3 game, God of War. I think that might have been God of War 3. You're fighting these huge mountain gods. Honestly, it kind of takes you're looking for Kratos. He's over here running on the arm. But it just shows the sheer willpower of this man. Won't be defeated. He's out here chopping off heads, putting them on his belt, because he'll need it later.
Bro, yeah. And then for what's his name, Hermes, he just ripped this dude's legs off.
Yeah, exactly. He's just using random pieces of gods to get the job done. If I saw Kratos in the random street, I'd probably walk the other way. Just don't look at me. Don't talk to me. I don't want no problems.
And then the ending of God of War 3 where you beat Zeus up so much because the blood gets on the camera, then the whole screen turns red.
Iconic, man. Iconic.
But then he goes from that full of rage to the one in the PS4, PS5 games. Huge character shift. Yeah, huge character shift. He only gets angry because people keep messing with him. So they're just leave him alone.
He's just trying to get home, man, or stay home, man.
Yeah, that one fight versus, was it the Stranger? That was
a great fight.
That was crazy. That was probably one of the best pieces of gameplay. As far as 1v1 combat, just because it's just endless. You think you got him, you get the health bar all the way down just for him to not reanimate, but
And then he tells you he can't feel any of it.
Yeah, like, so what is it? What is this all for? This seems pointless. Like, what am I gonna have to do? Yeah, yeah. A lot of hours spent with me and Kratos going hand to hand. That's the best thing. Run up on me. Run up on me. I will give you something to talk about.
Especially once you get those blades of chaos. This
Bro, when he gets the
Yeah.
Blaze of Chaos and the music is like, oh, it's like they're nice. It's cinema.
Jake's like, yes.
Oh yeah, I was like, hell yes. When he's like slowly wrapping around, I was hyped.
I love the Blades of Chaos and all of that. I mean, he had a tragic story from the beginning that you kind of did feel bad for him. Of like, yeah, that kind of sucks.
I mean, he was also a jerk too. But he did a lot of heinous things.
No. Granted, some of it was self deserved. He kind of also went on this journey like he wanted to die, but the gods kept not allowing him to die, and it was very interesting.
And the newer games, at first, like seeing the gameplay before I had played it, I thought that his son or the boy Loki, I thought he was going to be annoying. I thought his character, just him being a sidekick always there, was just going to annoy me. But eventually, it kind of grew on me. I didn't mind having that left bumper assist, you know, from the little archer.
You're just spamming.
Exactly. So it kind of grew on me, kind of became a staple of the game itself in a way. So I like the direction they went in the newer games, more leaning from the Greek to the Norse mythology side, and introducing Loki and Thor and Odin.
You get to see this bond between father and son, how it develops over two games. Yeah, and then he starts to be open up to his son. He starts to work with him because Kratos has a hard time trusting anybody to do anything. So even his own son, he thinks he's never ready. He's not done training. He needs to listen. So it's just cool to see the story of how they progress, and he eventually opens up and allows his son to become his own man, so to speak.
Absolutely. So yeah, real good character, real good game. Classic, absolute classic.
He was what, number 9 on my list, Phil?
That's disrespectful.
Yeah, it actually is.
I don't blame y'all. With this hyper masculinity, I don't blame y'all for putting him high.
He wouldn't say that to his face though.
Nah, he sure wouldn't.
All right, let's go into some honorable mentions. This first character we're going to talk about comes from another popular series. This one was probably was the character that made this series popular. It's voted on by 3 people. It is none other than the famous Italian Ezio Auditore.
I knew you were going to say Ezio. I knew it.
I know Phil vote.
I was surprised he didn't actually make the list. He was number 10 for me. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood might have been my favorite game of that year. I'll just say that's the game that actually got me hooked on to Assassin's Creed. Like I got that one, and then Assassin's Creed 3. Like I eventually did go back and play the other ones, but Brotherhood, that's some good Ezio right there. That's prime Ezio.
That's what got me hooked on as well.
Yeah, because the first game wasn't too good, honestly.
Yeah. The second one for a lot of people liked. I never played the second one.
It was good. I gave up on Assassin's Creed long ago.
Yeah, I tried to play the new one, Valhalla. I think I maybe got into the first hour or so and didn't pick it up after that. Yeah. But yeah, no, real good games. Almost instant classics.
All right, we're going to go into our next character. Was voted on by 2 people. This character is also made his way to Smash Bros. It is known for the main character in a series of Metal Gear Solid. It is Snake.
Snake?
Who's the other person to do it?
I voted for him.
Oh, good. Hey, a man of class. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Never played a single one.
Bro, 4? I really liked 4. But 3 is good. Snake Eater, I like him. He's a good character. I love the stealth aspect, even though I'm really bad at stealth games.
I like Psycho Mantis back in the day. Really messed with you, made you change controller ports. I don't know how that would work now with wireless controllers, but
you have no idea how many times I had to try to sneak through an area just to end up in a gun battle because I can't do stealth.
I hear you on that. You can't lie. Just gotta be careful.
All right, we're gonna go into another honorable mention. It comes from a very popular game series. This character was voted on by 1 person. It is Sub-Zero.
Well, one, he's the coolest character in Mortal Kombat. Yeah, he's cooler than Scorpion. Yeah, I said it.
False Scorpion's cooler.
Both
No.
are fine, gentlemen. Both are fine.
No.
And all Scorpion's gone on him because he's got the get over here thing. That's
Sub-Zero. I mean, ever since we were little, he's always the one I've been drawn to over Scorpion. And if you saw the newest movie, total Bamf. I mean, he has the coolest scenes in the movie. But that we're talking about the video game.
He does.
Yeah,
The best fatalities, too.
He froze Scorpion's blood and stabbed him with it.
And then stabbed him with it. Yes, he did. Froze Jax's arms off, shattered him. He was a menace in that movie.
Yeah.
But he also has a cool story because in the original one, he's Sub-Zero, of course, and he dies and becomes new Saibot. Then we get a new Sub-Zero. So there's some lore there, too, that's pretty interesting. I won't get into the weeds with it since it's just an honorable mention, but he was just the coolest character in Mortal Kombat.
all right. We've been here long enough. We're going to go into our number one. Coming in with 47 points, was voted on by everybody but 2 people.
2.
This one has launched many games, many franchises, all the way from racing to soccer. It doesn't matter the sport. He can do it. Always searching after the same Princess Peach and has spawned several cool side characters with it. It is other than Mr. Here we go, Mario.
It's me, Mario.
I mean,
Which of you 2 people
who's
did
the
not
2?
vote for the GOAT?
That's gotta be Philip and Ian.
one's Ian and Phil. Wow.
Ian and Phil.
Unbelievable.
It's Ian and Phil.
It was me. It was me.
Wow.
Wow. Dude. This is the
I'm not sure I can
GOAT.
trust what you said throughout the rest of this podcast.
Look, you just said it. One, he don't miss. In any avenue this man tries, whether it be golf, tennis, party games, racing games, traditional platform games. I'm probably missing something. Any other game, whatever you want to make up. Soccer, that's another one. He don't miss. All of them hits.
But,
You just mad at all guys for revolutionizing the gaming industry.
okay.
In fact, some say he saved the gaming industry. But it's an undisputed GOAT. If you show 100 people a picture of Mario, they'll know who Mario is.
All right, Phil. Look, a lot of your misguided blame here is going towards Mario when it should be at the writers of Mario. Mario's not making this conscious effort. You think he would rather be fixing some pipes and plumbing in the back somewhere, actually doing his 9 to 5 than going to save Princess Peach for the 50th time?
He doesn't have time for all this.
Look, he's busy. He's launching a movie franchise. He's got to have some parts. He's a busy man.
I'm just saying, there's clear consensus here for why Mario.
Dude, he has bangers like Mario 64, Mario Odyssey, Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 3.
Across multiple
after
platforms, multiple different iterations, every
Don't
single
miss.
one, all of them great. The best one being Odyssey.
If you didn't want him to be high on your top 10, that's fine. But to not have him in the top 10 is, I don't know, seems blasphemous, really.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it really is blasphemous.
I don't know.
That's like having a list of greatest U.S. president and not putting Lincoln on there. That's all I'm saying.
Makes you look at someone a different way when they do that.
Makes you not want to trust in him anymore.
Look, I like his games, but I would say why he's not high on mine. If you look at most of my top ones, Donkey Kong were really because I really like their character. There's more character development and a lot they did with. Whereas Mario, kind of like Donkey Kong, it's not really much character development.
We're talking about he's gone from 2D to 3D. That's a lot of character development. That's a lot of polygons he had to go through.
That's like 30 years of character development.
I don't know. I like his games, but I've never really enjoyed Mario. I always liked Luigi, Wario better. Luigi.
Wow,
better.
Luigi. You said Luigi.
Yeah, I liked Luigi better. Yep, I did.
Then
You
Mario,
like being player 2. You like being player 2, is what I'm hearing. And look, I was saying, my man redeemed himself with his movie. You know, the 90s one, nobody talks about. He redeemed himself. He bounced back. Mario obviously saw what didn't work in the 90s, and he adjusted.
Strong. I would say most iconic video game character, 100% hands down. Doesn't make my list. I don't know.
I mean, that's fine. People have the wrong opinion all the time. There are opinions that are just objectively wrong. Yours is one of them, but it's a free country.
It's just like
Free country. You're free to be wrong. That's fine. You just announce it to the world, though. That's not usually something people tend to do, but
his games are cool, but him as a character,
yes, that's fine.
Yeah, all you fans watching this right now, please list in the comments why Legacy is wrong, please.
I never choose to play as Mario in anything.
Look, this man has none but good games. Disregard some of his educational games in the 80s and 90s. Just disregard those.
Yeah, am I supposed to also disregard that other game you guys talk about?
Oh, don't, Bob! We're not even doing this right now. We've done this like 10 times.
Yeah, but I will say congrats. But yeah, Mario won.
I would say he's the betting favorite.
Oh yeah, I mean, there was no shot anyone else beating him.
You tried it, Phil.
Actually, was tied at one point between Kratos and Mario till Josh's list came in. So originally it was a tie at the top.
Ian just have no clue.
Yep.
All right, so thank you. That is our list. Again, if you support Mario, again, I get it. I knew Mario was winning. It just wasn't on my list. Top 15 probably would put him on. Did you agree with our list? Did you not? Was there somebody you thought we left off? Please let us know in the comments below. Thank you for all. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Keep watching. Every Monday we have a show coming out, and every Wednesday we'll throw something in. Again, my name's Legacy.
And I'm Max.
I'm Bobby.
Simon J.
And Big Joshy.
And may the discussions begin. Bye.